Hey game designers, in this video we're going to do the other contact frame. So right here we have a contact frame and we want to put another contact frame right about here. So you notice here in this frame we called it the pre-contact because his feet quite don't touch the ground. So we're going to take this frame and go ahead and make this frame. Okay, so we're going to again use this frame to make this frame. So if you follow the same naming convention, um, let's go ahead and look for it here. We got frame number, let's go ahead and use our bar here. We got frame number 4. Okay, that's going to be the before, and we're going to use it and put it here. So again, I'm going to use the move tool or duplicate first. And we have a 4 copy here, and I'm just going to move it right over here. I'm going to turn off my auto select so that I select the entire frame, and I'm just going to move it over here. Okay, you can see that the red bar turns on. That shows me that it's that it is connecting to the ground. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the copy of this frame right here, the contact frame, which I believe is somewhere over here. Nope, frame 14, frame 12, right? So frame 12 is the one we're going to bring over. So I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to drag it over. Okay, so again, this is just going to be a reference. This is not a after frame. This is just a reference. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and rename it right now so that we don't get confused. The copy of 12 is going to be our frame 5. Frame 5 reference. I'm just going to call it ref. And frame 4 copy, which is right on top of it, will be our frame 5 before. Okay, and we're going to zoom in. Okay, and let's go ahead and put these two layers together or next to each other. So again, I'm going to go to my frame 5 reference here. I believe it's over here. And I'm just going to drag it and put it behind my before. And I'm going to turn down the opacity of my before. Okay, and I think I accidentally, yeah, I did. Accidentally put them on top of each other. Let's go ahead and move it out here. Okay. All right. So again, I have my before, I have my reference. I'm going to zoom in and try to make sure that the shirt is lined up just right. So again, I'm going to grab the before, use my move tool, and just move it pixel by pixel and see where it lines up just right. And this looks like it overlaps just perfectly. Okay. And again, I'm just using it to use the same angles as the other ones, right? So again, I'm going to go ahead and make a copy again of the before, duplicate the layer. Okay, so I have another one that's called before copy. I'm just going to rename it to 5. This is the one I'm actually going to edit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lock these other two so I don't touch it. Okay, and now I have my top layer, and now I can start editing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the start with the right arm here. Okay, so you can see here that the right arm was swinging forward, and you can see on this frame it's starting to swing back, right? So this is going to be the peak of our swing. So again, I'm going to put it in the center of the arm socket here, or the shoulder socket, and I'm just going to swing it up because the contact frame again is when it's at its peak, right? So I'm going to move it up, and then I'm going to obviously move it down. I'm just going to move it just a little bit up because again, we want to show that the arm is slowing down as it's on its way up, right? And now it's going to head back down. And now let's go ahead and turn off the shirt. And I'm going to turn off the shirt for all the other ones too. So I'm going to collapse some of these so I can see a little bit better where everything is. Turn off some of the effects. Just makes our life a little bit easier here. Turn off the shirt. Collapse some of these. Okay. Hopefully that makes it a little bit easier. Okay. So now let's go ahead and go back to frame 5 and let's go to the left arm. Okay. And the left arm is the same thing. Again, it's going to swing back, okay, at its max right here. So I'm going to swing it a little bit up, right? You can see it right there. It's swinging a little bit up, right? And that's going to be the maximum that the left arm is going to swing back, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the legs now. So I'm going to turn off the arms. Now that I'm finished with all the arms. Right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. Okay, I'm just going to focus on the front leg for now, the right leg. So I'm going to move on to the right leg here. And the right leg is going to be in the back, right? So you can see here the right leg is in the back, right? And I'm going to go ahead and focus in. And I'm going to go look at the shape right here and try to figure out where my left leg is, right? So right here, we're not really using the in-between method, right? Because this frame kind of extends outward and then goes inward. So we just want to match kind of the angles in which we're doing everything, right? So let's go ahead and make this contact frame, okay? I'm going to go ahead and turn off the left leg of the other one. Or I'm just going to turn off the left leg, yeah. Turn off the left leg for now so I can just focus on the right leg. And on the reference, it's going to be the other way around. I'm going to turn off the right leg so I can focus on the left leg, okay? So I'm going to go ahead now and go to the left leg, or the right leg, sorry. And I'm going to go look at the shoe. And you can see that the leg is going more backwards, right? Because you're kind of going to your full extension on the contact frame. So I'm just going to use the move tool, and I'm just going to move it back a little bit. Okay. And again, you don't want to exactly like match the reference because the reference is going to be the smaller leg. So you just want to put it in a similar position, a little bit more back. So I'm probably going to go something like this. Okay. Kind of push it a little more back because it is going to look a little bit more back here in the contact frame. I'm going to go ahead and go to the leg overlap over here. And I'm going to go ahead and use my path select tool and make it match up. Okay, so I can see my shoe right there. I can see my shoe right here. Okay, and I'm going to try to match the same as the reference. So I'm going to turn off the before real quick. And again, it's kind of a straight leg, so I'm just going to do my best to kind of match the similar angle. Remember, it's not a reference in the sense that we want to match the exact angles because the leg is going to be bigger. So we're just trying to match the curves. Okay. All right, and the knee should be something like this. All right, maybe I'm gonna move the knee up a little bit. Not that it matters too much because it's straight. Okay, and that looks good. That looks good. Maybe I want to make the buttocks a little bit more smaller. All right, and now I'm going to turn off my reference as well. I'm just going to focus on my cuff real quick. And it looks like the pants is too rounded here. I'm going to go ahead and straighten that out a little bit. And now I'm going to go ahead and turn off the right leg, and now turn on the left leg. Okay, so there's my left leg. And I'm just going to turn on the reference for now because I don't really think I need the other one for now. So I'm going to turn on the reference. I'm going to turn off the left leg and turn on the right leg. And that's the right leg angle that I have here. So I just want to stretch out, get my foot on the same angle here. So this is my left leg, and the left leg is in the back. I probably want to put it to the right of this foot because again, Homer is kind of doing a 3/4 view. So he's going to angle his leg out a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the left leg here, open up the shapes. Looks like I have an extra shape here. Delete that. Okay, I'm going to go look at the shoe. I like to start with the shoe. So I'm going to go ahead and use the shoe, move it. Okay, I'm going to angle it similar to the other shoe. And I'm going to put it down like that. Okay, and again, I'm going to put it a little bit ahead because I want to favor the left side because again, I'm doing a 3/4 view. And once you have the shoe, you can kind of just do the leg. The leg is not so hard once you have the shoe. Let me just go ahead and turn off frame 6. So that's not in the way. Use my path select tool. Go ahead and match it up. And now I just want to copy the angle. Okay. Something like that. You want to keep obviously the same thickness as the one on the before. So I'm going to turn on the before frame real quick and just see if the thickness is correct. Now that my reference is good, I'm going to turn off the reference real quick and turn on the before and turn on the left leg. Okay, so you want to keep about the same thickness. So you can see here that my leg maybe got a little bit thinner. So let's go ahead and match the thickness right here. Okay, just you can see right here the distance between here and here should be about the distance between here and here. Something like that. Okay. Okay, just some minor fixes to kind of make sure that the leg looks the same thickness. Okay, and we can always fix these later, frame for frame, and try to see if we need to do anything. So now I'm just going to go ahead and move the left cuff. That one should be relatively quick. And we're almost done. So now we only got the head to do and we're done. Okay. Okay, something like that. So now I think I'm ready to just do the head. The head should be relatively quick. Let's turn on the other parts of the leg here. So there's my right leg. Seems like I could do a little bit more work on the right leg because I think I haven't connected Homer here. There we go. Turn on the shirt. Turn on the right arm. Turn on the left arm. And now the last is the head. Okay. So the head, we're going to use the rotate tool and move tool. We're going to move it to the pivot of the neck. And we're just going to bobble it a little bit more forward, right? Because we said that Homer is going to kind of go forward, bobble, until he reaches his full contact frame, and then it's going to start bobbling the other way. Okay, and there we go. Let's go and turn up the opacity, and it looks like we are good to go. Okay. Let's go ahead and zoom out. And that's going to be it. Okay, I'll see you guys next video.